What's good, Team RICHNX? Welcome back to the channel. You know the vibe. It's your boy Rich.
And it's your boy X.
And for today's video, we got a quick little story time for y'all. Last time that I had a conversation with you guys about this, like, we literally started getting into detail, but we couldn't really go too deep with it because, like, legit, the video that we had, it was, like, real spotty. We did a video on the scene of the accident and everything like that, and we legit, like, was driving. It was raining. It was mad background noise. We got the AC on, so it was real bad quality. So we was gonna drop the video today for you guys for Vlogmas, but we were just like, it's all good. We're gonna just re-record it real quick and then post it to you guys and then just let you guys know the story. So we got the same story. We got all of the original clips that X is gonna insert because he edited in this video today. Stay tuned. This is the story time.
Yeah. Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Yeah. Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Shawty got a body like Malia.
Alright, so boom.
So boom. That's how you know you're from New York.
It was like mad early in the morning. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning one day, whatever like that. Like, I'm driving to go and drop off X home. I'm driving to go to work. You know what I'm saying? It's real early. It's like the sun is not even out yet.
It was 6:30, right?
Yeah. So we driving or whatever like that. Yeah, we had like 138th Street area in the Bronx or whatever like that. And we getting off the highway so that I could go and I could take the FDR South going down or whatever like that off of the free bridge, you feel me? Because it's no traffic, so why pay a toll if it's gonna be the same amount of distance? So we legit driving or whatever like that. I getting off of the highway, and then when I'm getting off of the highway, like I said, it's raining, and then a car in front of me just like slows down. So I'm slowing down, following the traffic. The car behind me didn't even have his headlights on. That came, screeched. I heard the screech and everything. And then I even tried to move my car from going straight to going this way a little bit to try to avoid it. Shorty came and she hit my car from the back, from a certain angle, hit me, boom. Then she tried to slide to the right and keep going and try to breeze up and go up for the thing. I followed her, right? There's a gas station right when you come off of the highway. X started recording or whatever like that, and you could see that she like kept driving. So we keep driving up off of the exit, and then we get into the gas station. Now we at the gas station, we both pull over. I'm like, all right, cool. We about to exchange our information. Everything's gonna be cool. And you know, we just gonna wait for the cops to come for us to get a police report. I get out of my car, look, I got a big dent in the back of my car, right? She didn't even get out of her car. She didn't roll down her window, nothing. I woke up to her car. I'm like, you hit me. She was like, I'm sorry. I didn't see. Understandable. I wasn't on demon time. I'm just like, all right, cool. It's understandable. Mistakes happen. She was a woman on top of that. So I'm like, it's cool. Mistakes happen. Not much that we could do. We got to exchange insurance information. I told her like that too. She rolled up her window. I walked back to the car. I'm telling him, I'm like, call the cops. And as soon as I walked back over there and told him to call the cops, she tried to swerve off and did. Out of the gas station. So I jumped my ass right back in the car, put it in reverse, jumped back, came around, and then we following her. Like, we running through lights, eating lights. And she just keep driving, like she driving. We passed by a cop, and I'm like, I rolled down the window, and I'm honking. I'm like, yo, she just hit my car, and she dipping, bro. They didn't even say nothing. They didn't even do nothing. They looked, and then they looked back down. I ran through about like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lights that day, trying to get like just to a point where she would stop, and I'm honking behind her. I got my hazards on. I'm doing all of that. Like, I'm following her. She's not getting away, bro. She didn't have no plates on her car. She didn't have no way for us to be able to identify her, to be able to tell who she was or anything like that. Like, she just hit it. Like, she kept going. She was driving or whatever.
And then she was slowed down.
And then she was slowed down to make it seem like she was gonna stop. I guess for like I could get out the car and I could try to walk up to her and then she could breathe again. Like, nah, I wasn't doing that this time. Like, the first time was a courtesy. The second time, now I'm staying in my car the whole time because I don't know if you about to drive off, like if you trying to make me walk up and drive off, like anything like that. I don't know if you got a weapon. I don't know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nothing. Like, and I'm not stupid. Like, you just go off of a hunch for certain things, or certain things is not right. And the way she was moving was not right. The fact that she didn't have plates on her car was not right. The fact that she had kids in the back of her car, no plates. The headlights was off. She turned them on when we started going through pursuit and when we started following her and everything like that. But the fact that you didn't have none of that on your car, it was like red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. So I wasn't about to get out the car and just walk up to her. And I didn't get out, so I drove up. She drove off again. And then she turned the corner. And then when she turned the corner, there was a guy right there. Like, if she had somebody that she was meeting, she probably lived local inside of the area. like a short Spanish dude. He walks up to her car out of nowhere and he's having a conversation with her, and all of a sudden he didn't have a bag before. I'm very alert to my surroundings and everything like that. Like I don't be playing. I'm very observant. Like he didn't have nothing in his. All of a sudden he got a bag in his hand after he's up at her window having a conversation with her. Big bottle of Hennessy, like the gallon or whatever like that, and he's like walking away with it. He walks up to my car. I'm thinking like, oh, that's her boyfriend, her baby father, whatever. Like I'm on go time. Like you're not about to come up to my car and try to snuff me or do anything like that with my window down and you try to dip. So I open up my door and I'm just ready. He walks up, he was like, oh, do you know her? When I noticed the energy was different, I'm just like, wait, I'm confused. And he was like, oh, she said that you tried to follow her or something like that. That you was harassing her. So basically I feel like the guy was low-key trying to play it off for her because he really didn't know her. He really wanted me to probably like try to drive off or something like that, and fear that she was gonna try to play off like, you know, a rape card or something like that. Like, because you know, when it comes to women and when it comes to men, it's certain things that a woman could say that a cop is gonna be more favorable or more likely to believe. Like if a man puts his hands on a woman, the cop is going to be more likely to believe it. If a man is to sexually assault or do anything, like a cop is going to be more likely to believe it. So I feel like she tried to pull something out of the hat like that to try to make me feel like, oh shit, well, I better stop because, you know, but I'm just like, nah, that's not the case at all. In my back pocket, you already know I got the gay card. I'm like, let her try to pull that out. I got it right there, boom. Like, go ahead, sis. Like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, in the back pocket, I had it right there. I'm just like, all right, we're going to wait. We're going to see what she's going to say. The ambulance came 3 times. We called the cops 3 times, but they said that they couldn't follow us and that they had to keep going to like locations or whatever like that. That we had to be at a steady location. Yeah, we had to be parked. And we kept trying to explain to them. I'm like, yo, that the person that hit me is still driving, and I'm giving them directions, and I'm still calling them. Like, I called the cops probably like 20 times, following her or whatever like that. Boom. When the cops finally came, Shorty tried to say, oh, I was harassing her. She tried to say she didn't hit me. She tried to say she didn't know nothing. I'm like, we got video. Cops came, showed them the video. They was like, why your plate off? She said that she got out of the car and switched the plate and took it off because she was scared that we was following her. We was going to take her information and try to follow her. I'm like, what?
And what's crazy is that...
First of all, who the hell even thinks like that? Like, first of all, why wouldn't you drive towards a precinct or something like that? Like, that's stupid. Because somebody's following you, you get out of the car and take off your plates because you feel like they're going to follow you and take your information. We doing that 2002 horror movie stupidness. You're going to get out of the car and try. No, you're going to drive either to a cop. You're going to drive till you see a group of people. You're going to drive till you feel, exactly. You're going to drive to and try to get help. Like, you're not going to get out of the car and take out your plates and try to put your plates in the back seat.
Like, and you have kids.
Like, so, like, what are the chances of me working for the DMV and following you? Like, how you know I got the connect for the DMV? Like, that was just stupid. That was just a stupid excuse. But she tried to play that. The cops came. They tried to explain it to me. I'm like, nah, let me show you the videos right here. First of all, she's lying. I know she tried to say I tried to harass her, but this is my boyfriend right here. Whatever the case. Like, I'm just, like, going into detail. I'm like, yeah, we don't even go that way. Boom, boom, boom. Like, I'm hitting them with all the facts. They wasn't eating none of her lies. They gave her, like, 3 tickets. Yeah, that was that.
We also didn't tell them that she was drinking and driving.
We didn't even tell her that. When we went up to the car, I'm having a conversation with her. I low-key got her to admit it in the end because she wasn't trying to admit it at first. She was basically still trying to lie and say that she didn't do it to the cops as well. Like, oh, she didn't even know that she hit me. But I have it on video that X is going to insert again right here, where she was basically like admitting that she did that. And she was just like, oh, she didn't know that she hit me. Like,
we was in the gas
and she was switching up her words basically when she told the cops what she told me, which is why I'm glad that I recorded it, or I'm glad that you recorded it, because she was really like, she really out there.
But in the gas station?
But it was clearly a rear end. She did a good
over
amount of things.
Like, I understand you got a baby in the car and everything. I understand that.
It was so bad that he had to
in the gas station.
Yeah, I had to change my car. I don't even have the same car anymore. Like, it's crazy. Like, but it is what it is. Shit happens. Like,
so we decided to go to the hospital.
We went to the hospital, we lawyered up, we did everything that we supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, of course, you know.
But you hit us from behind and you tried to keep going.
And stuff like that for like running through the red lights, because I did get like 1 or 2 speeding.
But you hit us from behind and you kept trying to go though, so what are we supposed to do in that situation?
People is grimy, and if you ever come across this video, you really, like, I just want to let you know that you were really vindictive, like, grimy.
Mother.
And ridiculous person. Like, the fact that your kid was inside of the car with you
in danger,
and you was drinking with little kids too. I'm talking like four. Like one was 4 years old and the other one was 11 because they're on the accident report. So you got a 4-year-old and an 11-year-old in a car with you, and you're drinking, you're driving without license plates, and you're speeding, and you're hitting people, and running, eating lights, doing all that with kids like that. So is karma gonna come and collect? Like I'm not even trying to do that because like I could really sit up here and I could go hard right now, but it's just crazy. Like you had kids with you. Like I feel bad for those kids. Like for real. Like the fact that you put them inside of a situation like that. I don't think parents understand how much the things that they do affects their kids. Like literally, the way that a kid talks, the way that a kid moves, the way that a kid walks, is like almost directly related to what they learn from at home. Like a lot of it is from school and stuff like that too. Don't get me wrong, but like literally 60 to 70% of it comes from the home, like from home. So.
I'm glad that we're okay. We're healthy. We actually did some tests and nothing came up broken. I just have a little fractured back, but we're fine.
It's not fractured. It's like sprained, and he has like a slip disc, and so do I too. Like I have a slip disc in my knee. Like the ligaments is torn a little bit like that. Well, it was. I've been doing physical therapy and everything like that. Things is getting better. Thank you for paying off my student loans. Anyways. It's been real, y'all. We're going to hit y'all in the next video. You know what I'm saying? That was our quick little story time. All of the footage is right here. Yo, if you're new here, make sure that you like this video, comment down below. The comments help and everything like that. Turn on that post notification bell and subscribe. Subscribe and turn on that post notification bell so you can get notified whenever we post any new videos. If you already been here and you're not subscribed, then like...
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Just make sure you subscribe.
And if you've been here and you subscribed and you don't got on that notification bell so you can know when we post new content, what are you doing too? Like, come on now. At this point, yeah.
You're doing half a job.
You're doing half of a job, yes. If you made it this far into the video, this week's giveaway winner, we're not putting it inside of the video. We're gonna comment it down below inside of the comments. So we're gonna just write a random thing right there in the comments. Like you have to be watching in order for you to know that, because if not, you're not gonna know like why did somebody post just this random name. That's gonna be somebody's Instagram name down there, and that's gonna be the winner for this week for the giveaway. So you guys, like I said before, you have 48 hours to claim your prize. If you don't claim it in 48 hours, we know that you're not watching us for Vlogmas. Make sure that you comment down below and do what you gotta do, because if not, we could keep that money and buy my boyfriend something else for Christmas.
My birthday.
Right, his birthday's in January too. Like,
my birthday's in a couple
I don't get a break, and then it's Valentine's Day.
How do you think I feel? It was your birthday, then Christmas.
I don't get a break.
Bye. I see. You have three back.
But yo, we love y'all, Team RICHNX. We see y'all in the next video. Peace. Hit my line. Call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me. I'm on my way. I'm paid. Lawsuit today. No more student loans in the motherfucking place. Hey.
Yeah. Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Yeah. Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Shawty got a body like Malia.